You think you are in control. You think you have control. But the answer is, no. Sin will never show you how much it will cost you until it is already too late. Your repentance must be greater than your flesh, greater than sin, greater than temptation, greater than your discomfort. Feel disgust for sin, feel hatred for sin. Only when you taste the bitterness of your own decisions will you understand how sweet God's no is. Do not focus on not sinning, focus on drawing closer to God, and the desire to sin will disappear. It is not about cutting off sin, it is about loving Jesus so much that your desire to sin no longer exists. I know that Jesus Christ is real because I know the difference between me with him and me without him. Believing in Jesus Christ but not obeying him is the same thing Satan does. Do not make Jesus a medicine you use only when you need it, but a daily bread that you need to survive. Why seek validation from the same world that crucified Jesus Christ, the perfect man? Some find God at the bottom of the pit of their sin, others lose him on the throne of their blessings. Do not distance yourself from God because you sinned, stay with him until you overcome sin. What good is it to cry out to God in a moment of despair and, in a moment of pleasure, give your soul to the devil? Why do you not seek God instead of addictions when everything becomes difficult? When you lose the fear of being ridiculed, you remove your enemy's greatest weapon. It does not matter how strong you are, if you cannot overcome lust, you are still weak. God can save the sinner you are, but he cannot save the saint you pretend to be. If you do not love yourself, you will always chase after people who also do not love you. Be so kind that your kindness makes others forget how badly someone treated them. Abandon all bitterness, hatred, and anger. Avoid shouting, insulting, and doing evil. On the contrary, be good and considerate to one another. And forgive others, just as God, through Christ, forgave you. Hell is living knowing that you could have been more, but chose to be less. Your death is more certain than your marriage. So instead of looking for your soulmate, start crucifying your human nature and purifying your soul. Your effort should not be for your mouth to speak about Jesus, but for your heart to belong entirely to him. Reflect, worrying does not take away tomorrow's problems, it only takes away today's peace. God has a purpose for us even on the worst days. The gospel is also about enduring. Never lose hope. When you think everything is over, God will open a new path for you. The first and great commandment is, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And the second, similar to this, is, you shall love your neighbor as yourself.